We've seen some pretty strongly worded editorials in the Chinese state media, and there was a CCTV, state TV commentary that went viral on WeChat and elsewhere last night. And one of the lines was, "If you want to fight, we will fight you to the end." Is that the mood? Is that the sense of how officials here are positioning themselves?
Well, I think that certainly reflects the sentiment actually in China, because after all those years and after all those 11 rounds and after all those things going on, U.S. still posed a 25% tariff, basically started the trade war. And I think the trade war is really in effect actually because of this huge amount of tariff added to the economy, to both countries. So I think that was really a thing that people felt it was not the right thing to do at this moment. We're almost closed the deal. According to U.S. side, 90% is already finished. That's number one. Number two, I think also that the way they was the U.S. is sounding is too harsh, and sometimes is too. I felt quite a bit unhappy, I think, in China, because it was suddenly added on the weekend, started by Twitter, and it was actually everything was going on. Even last week everything was good. But I think also thirdly is that we have to take into consideration there's some cultural differences. That people probably in China more not that very you need to discuss sometimes in a private situation rather than expose everything to the public. And I think so that was forced position, because the U.S. was keep doing this all the time. So Vice Premier Liu has to come out to defend that. Yeah.
We've seen, of course, China detailing its retaliatory measures, raising duties on $60 billion worth of U.S. goods. What is your view on that position by China? And should we expect further measures if indeed the U.S. goes ahead with $300 billion, tariffs on $300 billion? What would they be looking at next?
Well, I think there's many things that a possibility, because first of all, if add another 300 billion, that basically hitting half of the U.S. companies were already in China, because they are already, most of the, at least close to half of the export from China to the United States are made by U.S. companies, and many other multinational in between. So that's going to have a huge impact on not only China but to the U.S. economy. That second, I think there's many things that can hurt as well. But I think most important is the confidence. The future projections now. If that is gone, people don't have facing uncertainty in the future. Then that's really going to be very bad to the economy of both countries and the world as well. So I think that is really there's also many other things. There's things if the people really go deep into the
right.
Fight. That's really going to be ugly.
Yeah, Henry, David here in Hong Kong. Nice to see you.
Yes.
It's very easy to see how China's responding through tariffs. How else do you think they'll respond? Somehow, sometime down the road that not a lot of people are talking about. It's a bit strange that they appear so calm about this.
Well, I think that the tariff certainly is one area. I think, but the mood has been sour. The sentiment has been damaged. That's probably the most important. Also, the confidence lost. People will roll back the investment, the hiring plan, the further investment. Also, I was just in the U.S. A lot of companies already ready to jump in the market again, really counting on the good deal that they may have, and then they actually planning the investment and. Take on the new incentive they get and a new agreement. So suddenly that has been stopped, and then we are getting back to the square one. So that's really bad. I think that both countries should really take into consideration of the large business community, of the both largest economy in the world, to really find a solution, and then to come back to the table and then really finish this deal. Otherwise, it's going to be too destructive to the world and also both countries.